Welcome to the BBS Locker Room. I'm your host, Rich Ferrara. This week's guest is head coach of the East Hampton Varsity Football, Coach Ted Meyers. Welcome, Coach.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your success against LaSalle in a victory scored 20-6. It boosted your record to 3-1, and obviously things went well for you last Saturday.
Yes, they did.
Grubb connected with Walter Casile for 3 of East Hampton's touchdowns.
That's right.
Surely that was the ultimate weapon last week.
It was. It proved to be the decisive edge.
What else was going well for you last week?
Well, our running game went pretty well. Anthony Miller had a good day running, and we did a lot of things, and we ran a lot of people. We subbed freely. It was a good ball game, you know, chance to get everybody in and try some different things.
Your quarterback, Jamie, has thrown 7 touchdown passes this year. He seems to be doing well. What skills has he shown you so far this year?
Well, he's shown that he can throw, obviously, although he had one bad game where he didn't throw well. But overall, he's done a good job of finding the open receiver and delivering the ball to him. How
about his mobility and...
Well, it's a lot better than it was in the past few years. He's gotten a lot quicker and a lot more confident.
Mm-hmm. Keeping that in mind for this week's matchup against Babylon, will we expect to see Jamie throw?
Oh, we plan to throw, yes, and we plan to have him run outside and do some options. We expect him to have a big game. He's got to have a good game for us to win.
What does your scouting report say for the Babylon team?
Well, Babylon is tough as usual. They are year in and year out. They have a good team, and they're very aggressive, and they come right at you. And they try to make you make mistakes, and then they like to capitalize on your mistakes.
What do you expect from them as far as offensive standpoint?
Well, I expect them to try and run right up the middle and, you know, run between the tackles with a lot of power running. They run out of a wishbone, and they like to power the ball.
How about their passing attack?
They don't throw too much, but they will throw when they get in trouble, and they try to throw deep down the middle, which we think we can handle.
Yeah, does that cause a lot of problems? Does their quarterback just rush a little bit too much?
It shouldn't cause us any problems. You know, if the people do the job. Their quarterback is not a a pure thrower. He's more of a running quarterback and an option quarterback.
The Babylon team is known for their hard hitting in the past. Do you expect that from them this week?
Oh, definitely. Traditionally, Babylon's always hard hitters, and I'm sure they're going to be just as hard this year as they've ever been.
How will you conduct this week's practices in order to prepare for their hitting and other strengths of running?
Well, we're working hard on stopping their run, and we're working hard at hitting until the whistle blows and not letting up at any moment on the field, because that's what Babylon tries to make you do.
How will your defense be tailored to meet their running game?
We're not changing our defense very much. We're just trying to make it a little stronger by working harder at what we do and just brushing up on what we do.
Looking ahead to your game against Hampton Bays, which is the week after Babylon, they being in first place and undefeated with a record of 4-0, they seem to be a tough competitor this year.
Absolutely, they're the team to beat in the league, obviously.
Have you gotten a look at their team?
We scouted them one game, and we will scout them again this week.
What has it shown?
I really haven't gotten into the scouting report because we're worried about Babylon right now. But we will have a 2-game report on them, and we'll worry about that next week.
Yeah. A win over Babylon and a loss for the Baymen could tie you for first place. And a win over Hampton Bays next week would put you in first place all by yourselves. And a win over them, the Baymen, could be a big step in the direction of league champs. That's true, but I think it's going to come down until the very last game of the season when we play Bayport and Hampton Bays plays West Hampton Beach. But, that's a long way off, and we got to go 1 week at a time. We have to do our job and hopefully get some help along the way from Hampton Bays' opponents, but I think this week they're going to have an easy time since they're playing Greenport. How did our team do against Greenport?
Well, we beat them in the opener 27-7.
I'm sure that you're not only looking forward to beating the Baymen, but also the Babylon team this week. And we wish you luck against that game.
Thanks very much.
Thank you for being with us.
My pleasure.
And that wraps it up for this edition of the BBS.